Hello all, welcome to Paritranaya. In this class, we shall discuss about the president's election and impeachment. So a very important topic from exam point of view. So the first thing that we need to know is president, whether he is elected or nominated. Okay, so very important. President is not elected and not nominated. Nominated is something where we opt a particular person and give him the position. But election means, so there will be some people involved who will be casting their votes. So president is elected. Next, what is impeachment? Impeachment means removal of president. Okay, removal of president, we refer to that process as impeachment. Okay, impeachment. So we'll see who will participate in the election of the president. Very important. Whether a common man casts his vote to elect the president? No. If a common man casts his vote to elect a president, then we would have called it president as what? Directly elected. But in India, president is not directly elected, he is indirectly elected. So who will participate in the election of the president? So members of Lok Sabha, members of Rajya Sabha, legislative assemblies of state. So Lok Sabha members will participate, Rajya Sabha members will participate. Okay. Now, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, we already discussed in a separate class. You can just have a reference to it. So in Lok Sabha, how many members are there? In Lok Sabha, 545 members are there. 545 members. So in this 545, 543 are elected. Next, 2 are nominated. Okay, but recently this provision has been removed. So now there are no longer these nominated members. So now we have only 543 elected members in Lok Sabha. In Rajya Sabha, we have 245 members. So in this 245 members, 233 are elected and 12 are nominated. So who are these nominated members and why are they nominated? All these things we will be discussing in a separate topic. But here we need to know that Lok Sabha consists of few elected members and few nominated members. Rajya Sabha consists of what elected members and nominated members. So in the election of the president, who will participate? Elected members of Lok Sabha will participate. It means these nominated members, they will not participate. Similarly, elected members of Rajya Sabha. It means elected members of Rajya Sabha, these 233 members will participate. Nominated members, 12 members, they will not participate in the election of president. Very important. Next, elected members of legislative assemblies of states. Now, we have totally what? 28 states. Okay, 28 states. So, let us consider Karnataka, Punjab, etc. Now, in few of the states, we have bicameral legislature. That is, we have MLAs and MLCs, Legislative Assembly and Legislative Council. Not in all the states, but few of the states. Which are those states? We shall see later on. But let us consider Karnataka as an example. So Karnataka is a bicameral legislature which consists of Legislative Assembly and Legislative Council. Now, the members of Legislative Assembly will participate in the president's election. They will participate. MLAs will participate. MLAs will cast their vote in president's election. But MLCs, they will not participate. Okay. They cannot cast their vote in presidential election. Very important. Okay. Very important. Next, here also in Legislative Assembly, only elected members. If there are any nominated members, those nominated members, they cannot participate in election of the president. Next, elected members of legislative assemblies of Union Territory of Delhi and Puducherry. So we have 8 union territories. It is Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Puducherry. So we have 7 union territories and 1 capital territory. So to this Delhi, we call it as what? Capital territory. So whether all the union territories have legislative assemblies, do all the union territories have MLAs? No. Only 2 union territories have MLAs. So one is Delhi, another one is Puducherry. So can the MLAs of Delhi and Puducherry participate in presidential election? Yes, they can participate. Okay. Elected members of the legislative assemblies of Delhi and Puducherry will also cast their vote in presidential election. Okay, presidential election. So important. Next, how they will elect. Okay, how they will elect. So what is the process involved in election? So here there are four important terms that we need to remember. One is president is elected based on proportional representation. He is elected based on single transferable vote. He is elected based on secret ballot, and he is elected based on absolute majority. So we have made a separate class for proportional representation and single transferable vote. So you can just have a look into it. Then you'll get an understanding what exactly is proportional representation and what is single transferable vote. So here in this context, we shall only recall that president is elected based on proportional representation based on single transferable vote and secret ballot. So what is a secret ballot? Secret ballot means when a person is casting his vote, he need not reveal to whom he is casting. For example, let us consider a MP who belongs to BJP. Okay. Another MP, member of parliament, who belongs to Congress. So when these MPs are going to cast vote, they need not tell their leaders that I am casting the vote to a particular person. Okay, need not. So they can keep it confidentially, they can keep it as a secret. Because there are some other aspects wherein MPs, they cannot vote secretly. They have to vote openly. But in case of president's election, there is a secret ballot. So they need not reveal to whom they are voting, even to their own leaders or to their own party leaders. Very important. Next, absolute majority. This is also very important. Now, when it comes to election, Lok Sabha election or legislative assembly election. So these elections we are covering in a topic called as parliament. But here, whenever a MP gets elected or a MLA gets elected, let us consider an example of MP, Lok Sabha MP. Whenever we are electing a Lok Sabha MP from a constituency, so let us assume here Bagalkot. Bagalkot is a constituency. Okay, Bagalkot in Karnataka, it has a constituency. So let us assume there are three people contesting, person 1, person 2, person 3. And let us assume there are 100 people who will vote for them. So in these 100 people, 30 will vote to person 1, 30 will vote to person 2, and 40 members will vote to person 3. So in case of MP election, who will be declared as winner? The person who has got the highest number of votes, so he will be declared as winner. So here person 3 will be declared as winner. So has he secured 50% of the votes? So among the 100 people who have voted, so whether he has got 50% of the votes? No. The person who has got the highest votes, he will be declared as winner. So this system, we call it as first past the post system. First past the post system. Okay. So here the person who secures the highest vote, he will be declared as winner in the first past the post system. But in case of president's election, that is not the system. Here he should secure absolute majority. It means if 100 people have voted, he should get minimum 50 plus 1, that is 51 votes. So with such kind of majority, president will get elected. Okay. So what are the important things? Proportional representation, single transferable vote, secret ballot, and absolute majority. Okay, absolute majority. Next, another very important thing, value of an MLA's vote. Now in president's election, we have seen Lok Sabha MP, Rajya Sabha MP. Now MPs of different states. So I'll take 3 states. Let us assume Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, and next I'll take one more state, Sikkim. Okay. Sikkim. So Karnataka MLA's vote, UP MLA's vote, Sikkim MLA's vote. So very important to understand. So when it comes to MLAs, each MLA carries a particular value. Okay, each MLA carries a particular value, and there is a formula for that. So that formula is not important from the exam point of view. Okay, what we need to understand that whether an MLA of Karnataka has the same value as the MLA of Uttar Pradesh, whether the vote value of one MLA's vote is same as that of Sikkim MLA's vote. Okay, it is not same. It varies from state to state. So vote of an MLA's value of an MLA's vote in presidential election, it varies from state to state. So here I have taken 3 examples. So Karnataka. So Karnataka value of one MLA vote is 131. And the state with the whose MLA is vote has a least value is Sikkim. So Sikkim, his MLA's vote value is 7. And the state whose MLA's vote value is highest is Uttar Pradesh. It is 208. It means from Karnataka, if 2 persons or 10 persons cast their vote, then its value will be 1310. If 10 people from Uttar Pradesh cast their vote, then its value will be 2080. Okay. Similarly, of Sikkim, it will be 70. It will be 70. Now, what will be the value of one MP's vote? So here, for both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, MP's vote carries the same value. So one Lok Sabha MP vote's value is 708. Similarly, one Rajya Sabha MP's vote's value is 708. Okay, important to understand. So value of an MP's vote same for both Lok Sabha MP and Rajya Sabha MP. So it is same. Okay, so 708. So from here, what we understood, value of an MLA's vote varies from state to state. And another important is value of MP's vote, a particular MP's vote, is always greater than the value of a MLA's vote. Okay, so these are the things which we understood. Next, we'll start discussing about impeachment. So what is impeachment? Impeachment is removal of president. Removal of president. So what are the various grounds for removal? Means what are the reasons for which we can remove the president? So the grounds for which we can remove the president is violation of constitution. If president violates the constitution, then he can be removed. He can be impeached. But what is violation of constitution? Whether they have given its definition in the constitution? No. Our constitution does not define what is violation of constitution. It just mentions that we can remove the president whenever president violates the constitution. Okay. So very important to remember, president can be removed on the grounds of violation of constitution, but what is violation of constitution has not been defined in our constitution. Next, who can impeach? Very important. So previously we saw when it comes to election, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and state legislative assemblies will participate. But when it comes to removal, only Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha will participate. So MLAs have no role in it. MLAs have no role in it. Next, when it comes to election of president, we saw that only elected members will participate in the election. Whereas in case of impeachment, both elected and nominated members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha will participate in the impeachment process. Okay, both elected and nominated members will participate in the impeachment. Next, how this process starts? So suppose if I want to remove president. So if I want to remove president, I have to first the discussions has to happen. So whether he has violated the constitution or not. So these discussions can begin either in Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. So either house, Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. So in Lok Sabha, we have a key position called as speaker. Okay. So speaker will be discussing in a topic called as parliament. Okay. Parliament. So let us assume first we want to initiate this process in Lok Sabha. Let us assume we want to initiate the process in Lok Sabha. So in Lok Sabha, one particular person, one MP will come and he will keep a proposal that we want to remove president. Okay. So in Lok Sabha, we have 545 members. So among these 545 members, one person will come and he will make a proposal to speaker that we want to remove president. But at this time, speaker is not bound to accept it. Okay, he is not bound to accept it. So the constitution says that if 1/4 members, how many members? 1/4 members, if they make a request to speaker, then they can initiate discussions. It means 1/4 of 545 is somewhere close to 125, 135. This is not exact, approximate. So approximately if 135 members of Lok Sabha, if they give in writing to speaker that we want to remove president, at that time what the speaker will do? Okay, he will accept the request. He will accept the request, and at the same time he will give 14 days time to president to defend himself. So he can come and he can defend whether he has violated the constitution or not. He can defend himself. So after 14 days, what happens? After discussions and everything have taken place, after 14 days, in the Lok Sabha, if they come to a conclusion that president has violated the constitution and they want to remove, At that time, what they will do? So among the 545 members, they will pass a resolution with 2/3 majority. It means 2/3 of 545. So what is 2/3 of 545? Approximately 1000. So approximately somewhere around 400 people. Let us assume 400 people. So 2/3 of 545 is approximately 400. So these 400 people, so 400 people have to support it. So they'll move a resolution, and this resolution for removal of president. If 430 people, 400 people, if they support this resolution, then it means Lok Sabha has given the permission for impeachment of president. So now Lok Sabha role is over. But whether president can be removed immediately? No. Now after this, it will go to Rajya Sabha. Okay, it will go to Rajya Sabha. So first house, either Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, but already Lok Sabha has discussed, and it will go to other house, that is Rajya Sabha. In Rajya Sabha also, they will investigate. So whatever the investigation that has been done by Lok Sabha, that is correct or not, they will re-verify. So after re-verifying, again if they come to a conclusion that so president has violated the constitution, again what Rajya Sabha will do? Rajya Sabha will also pass the resolution with 2/3 majority. It means if 2/3 of 245 is total members present in Rajya Sabha. So somewhere close to, let us assume 180 members. So if 180 members, if they support the resolution, then what happens? President stands impeached. Because already Lok Sabha has passed a resolution with the support of 400 members. Now Rajya Sabha has also moved the resolution with the support of 180 members, that is 2/3 of 245. So now president stands impeached. It means president will lose his position. So this was about impeachment. So in this class, we discussed about the president's election and impeachment. Similarly, in the subsequent classes, we will be discussing all the important topics related to polity. Thank you.